We want our schools open in the fall.
He wants schools to open.
The key is that kids have to get back to school.
President Trump has said it. We'll say it again today. We got to get our kids back in the classroom.
So we're very much going to put pressure on governors and everybody else to open the schools.
And when he says open, he means open and full, kids being able to attend each and every day at their school. The science should not stand in the way of this. Science is on our side here, and we encourage for localities and states to just simply follow the science, open our schools.
And here's what the CDC guidelines say. If children meet in groups, it can put everyone at risk. Children can pass this virus on to others who have an increased risk of severe illness from COVID-19. That's your own federal government's guidelines.
But to be very clear, we don't want CDC guidance to be a reason why people don't reopen their schools.
Should they follow CDC guidelines?
On my team, the CDC guidelines are just that, meant to be flexible and meant to be applied as appropriate for the situation.
We have to open our schools. It's so important to open our schools.
There is nothing in the data that would suggest that kids being back in school is dangerous to them, and in fact, it's more a matter of their health and well-being that they be back in school. We've seen this in other countries in Europe and elsewhere in the world, where students have gone back to school and have done so very successfully. That should be the goal.
Well, we do know that children can spread the virus. For example, there was a summer camp in Missouri which closed after 82 campers and staff tested positive. Texas says more than 1,300 children and employees in a child care facility tested positive.
What do you tell parents and teachers who feel that it's unsafe to go back?
I would tell parents and teachers that you should find yourself a new person, whoever's in charge of that decision, because it's a terrible decision. Because children and parents are dying from that trauma too.
We have to open the schools. We have to get them open. And I think there's a lot of politics going along. I think they think they'll do better if they can keep the schools closed in the election. I don't think it's going to help them, frankly, but I think they feel that by keeping schools closed, that's a bad thing for the country, and therefore that's a good thing for them.
What do you tell parents who look at this, who look at Arizona where a school teacher recently died teaching summer school, parents who are worried about the safety of their children in public schools?
Yeah, schools should be opened. Schools should be opened. If kids want to go to school, you're losing a lot of lives by keeping things closed.